What is up, guys? My name's TheSimYin. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, we have some tea that needs to be talked about, okay? Because I've been doing a little bit of research and I want to know your opinions on it too. And what do you guys think of the possible future for this whole thing? Now, we are going to get into the fact that The Sims did announce that they did at the summit. And of course, with that came Project Renee, which a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, it's basically a confirmation of The Sims 5. We're super excited. We're here for it. We're ready. And then we see it and it starts to look like Paralives. Now, I'm going to get into Paralives in just a second, but if you look at the way they were able to customize and the detail that has been shown, basically something that we've been wanting since The Sims 4 came out, when it came down to just more able to just be more diverse with building and just things in general. This is a sneak peek of what they said is very, very early stages, so of course everything could change, but of course this is for the purpose of the video. Now, if you aren't familiar with Paralives, Paralives is just basically an indie upcoming simulation game where they actually stated that they will be calling their Sims Parafolks, and you know, it's just basically another life simulation game. We all love life simulation games. We play The Sims, so hello. And we noticed how similar it looks. Now, if you look at this versus what I just showed you guys can see that, I mean, come on now. The Sims has been keeping a very, very, very close eye on what Paralives has been doing, and you can tell that they actually even, you know, have a bigger budget because of what they were able to do and what they were able to achieve. As far as just look at the side-to-side comparisons. You guys can see the difference. Let me know down below in the comments. Can you spot it, or do you feel like it's just their own original idea? I mean, I think it's low BS because they definitely was keeping an eye on them. Anyway, so I was curious to see that if, you know, Paralives was shook a little bit at the fact that everything happened. And actually, no, the day of the summit, they actually released saying facial hair, mix and match beards and mustaches, colorize them to your liking, create your own unique para. And this was just moments before the summit was released. So I wonder if they knew about this, or did they just already have this scheduled post? Now, I was wondering about, you know, I was being nosy and I was like, EA assumes game simulator copyright. Have they ever sued a simulation game? And they said Zigna. I've never even heard of this. I was like, what the hell is this? But check this out. This was from back in 2012. So EA versus Zigna is their case. Electronic Arts announced on Friday that it is suing Zigna for copyright infringement, alleging that Bill is an unmistakable copy of Sims Social. Now, they even said in the article, as a long-standing game developer, I know what it feels like to pour your heart and soul into creating something unique and special for your fans to enjoy. Today, we hope to be taking a stand that helps the industry protect the value of original creative work and that those work tirelessly to create them. Now, I thought this was a little interesting that they said this, because I was like, that just does not scream EA. That sounds like so heartwarming and heartfelt. Like, oh my gosh, how dare someone. Guys, just check it out. It gets a little bit even more cringe. So they said Zigna's The Veil, released on June 26, 2012, is an unmistakable copy of EA's The Sims Social. Not only does the Veil blatantly mimic the entire framework and style of gameplay in The Sims Social, but it is so closely copies the original creative expression and unique elements of The Sims Social, the animation sequence, visual arrangements, characters, motions and actions, and other unique audio-visual elements, that the two games are nearly indistinguishable. Now, I wanted to look this game up for myself, but guys, the game is gone. You cannot find this game anywhere on the internet. So I'm just like, oh, EA was like, oh, someone copyrighted us? Okay, we're gonna end that real quick. I did go onto EA's actual website for the copyright infringe notice, where you do have an option to send them, you know, an email if you guys feel like, you know, there's a claim or anything in general. And I'll actually link this down below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But guys, this is okay. We're gonna get into some tweets in just a second, but I do want to cover this one on. This is from the EA forums. This was a while ago, but someone by the name of Onverser said, okay, so you've probably all seen about the Paralives being pushed in the community. It seems like they're pushing it all onto Sim YouTubers for free promotion. Multiple Sim YouTubers in the past week have made videos on it after specifically being contacted by the developers on it and trying to force it around the Sims community as much as possible. And that just isn't okay, really. But what makes it worse is that the game is starting to look like a complete knockoff of The Sims, and they're making so much money from it. Now, this was pretty interesting. Of course, this article was way back in May 2020. So, you know, it's been a couple of years, and guys, they definitely have upgraded their work since then. We've definitely seen improvements on, you know, the animations, the parafolks, and just, you know, the life simulator in general. So I was curious as to what you guys thought about this whole thing. Do you guys think that EA's plans because they decided to announce, you know, Project Renee, do you guys think that that would put a copyright strike on Paralives based on what they do from here on out? Now, a lot of people in the Sims community are a little bit shook. A lot of people don't know what to think. A lot of people are like, this is like a evil little plan that EA has up their sleeve. And I don't know, to me, it looks like Paralives is not even looking twice at them. But I did take to Twitter to see if anybody said anything else. And we're going to get into some tweets really quick because, guys, they're a little juicy. Now, someone, of course, by name Simatically said, Simmers, oh my gosh, yes, Paralives will finally show the Sims how to make the game right. It looks amazing. Project Renee looks like Paralives. Simmers, no, we don't want it. By the name of K Ray Mom said, they act like Paralives has been creating all of its own coding for these things. It hasn't. Someone by the name of Parakeet Book said, yes, it is actually. You can't copy code from another game. That's illegal. What I think you meant to say is Paralives has been creating its own genre all these years. It hasn't. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Someone else by the name of Mel Jesus said, EA had no reason to release The Sims 4 incomplete, yet we ate it up. Just now they're realizing they might have competition and putting in that putting the work in. I guess she means putting in that work. But she also goes on to say, it all really seems just more money oriented. Gotta give it to Paralives for scaring EA like that. Someone else by the name of Dom Yu said, that's absolutely fine. The base doesn't have much to begin with anyway. Paralives, I'm personally planning on playing Sims 5 if it comes out before Paralives. If it doesn't, then nah. As long as it's also F2P, mainly because they showed off cross-platform compatibility. So that is exciting to some people. So that would also, I would actually like that feature. Someone also named by the name of Nat R&B said, why is everyone comparing Project Renee to Paralives when it literally took inspiration from The Sims? Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what y'all think about that. Now, the very last one I want to get into is by Mary Marazi and said, poor hashtag Paralives. I won't blame them if they agree to be bought by a big company. AA is a big company and they have blatantly copied aspects of Paralives. Sims don't own life simulation concepts, by the way. So y'all let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that whole thing, because I'm just in mix. I'm a little confused. I'm not really sure what I want to believe or what I do expect is going to happen. But again, I am very curious as to what you guys have to say about this. So of course, leave it down below in the comments. I love talking to you guys. And of course, we're going to get into the very next topic. I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think that The Sims 4 will ever go on sale? Now, I know you're probably like, what the hell do you mean, Yen? It's literally on sale right now as we speak for PlayStation, console, Xbox, PC, Mac, all that jazz, right? I'm seeing it right here on my Origin. Now, before y'all get on me, relax. I have a Mac, so I didn't have to switch to EA app. I know this is probably one of the very few times where I'm like, oh, I am so happy I have a Mac. But I really am curious to see, after this goes on sale, will they ban, not really ban, but will they ever make anything else go on sale after this, because The Sims 4 is now free, so every bit of money is crucial to them as far as being able to microtransaction. I do think with them putting The Sims on sale right after it came out, so people will have money to be able to buy these different things and seeing what they can get out of these packs, will also potentially make future money after, you know, people, okay, they gather around, they get the packs, and then they start playing, right? When the next packs come out, they'll be like, oh, I want this one. Oh, this is cross compatibility with this pack. Oh, I want this one. Oh, I want. It's kind of like a smart move on their end to make it a sale as soon as the game becomes free, because especially new players, they're not going to think twice about things like that. Of course, we are going to dig into it and be like, this is a setup. We know exactly what they're trying to do. This is going to be a bunch of freaking microtransactions, right? So I don't know. Do you guys think that, you know, The Sims is doing something sneaky to where, not necessarily The Sims, but more so EA, do you guys think they're doing something sneaky in a sense of making these packs on sale, and then once next year comes, everything is all about money, because the money has to come from somewhere. If The Sims 4 is now free, money has to be pouring in from some part, which is making me think that after this year, they're not going to really be doing a lot of sales on sales like they've been doing in the past. I don't know. You guys let me know down below in the comments about that. Do you guys think I'm reaching a little bit? Do you guys don't? I don't know. Everything is right now is in the air. But of course, guys, I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say. Now, if you guys disagree or agree, again, let me know down below in the comments. Again, I'm not one of those channels, because I be getting a little backlash from time to time. I'm not one of those channels, guys. I'm not gonna get mad for you for disagreeing with me. I love the community we have built here. As long as we keep it respectful in the comments, I don't mind you guys speaking your mind. That's what I want this community to be about. I want you guys to take the information that I'm giving you and let's talk about it. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. We are on the road to 10K, and if you guys, you know, go ahead and leave a like. That really helps my channel out if you guys would like to. But anyway, thank y'all so much, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.